Hello, welcome back to another week with our podcast of MexYCan English. I am here in the room once again with my buddy Jesus. How's it going?
Hey, I'm doing well. How are you, Taylor?
Doing good. Feeling refreshed after a weekend and ready to take on a new week.
Cool. Did you continue going to the gym? Because I didn't see you there around.
I did not go Sunday or today yet, but otherwise, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You still feel sore or hurt?
Oh, yeah, I do feel sore actually.
Oh, that's actually really good. It means that you're working out.
Yeah.
You're doing very well.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah, I just sent you some a routine or a workout program. Did you follow it or not?
No,
Yet.
I haven't looked at that yet, but it's time to set up a good plan for working out.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
So let's do this. What are we gonna talk about this weekend? I mean, it's Monday actually. What are we gonna talk about?
Yeah, we are going to be talking all about music today.
Cool.
So we'll be taking a look at our favorite artists, our favorite songs, favorite genres. Maybe take a little look-see at Spotify Wrapped. See what I listened to a lot last year.
Okay.
And you may not know this, but Jesus is a bit of a musician himself. So got some questions there.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, we're revealing a lot about our music preferences. I think that we can know people, or we can know a lot about people through the music. So let's see what we found here.
Yeah, that's definitely true. What people listen to tells a lot about them. So
yeah, that's right.
Let's see what this tells about me.
Okay, so you want to start with a rap or with general questions about it?
Yeah. Why don't we just start by taking a look at my Spotify Wrapped from this past year?
Perfect.
So the first category that I have here are my 5 most listened to artists. So my first artist is called the band Camino. Have you ever heard of the band Camino?
The band Camino? No, I haven't heard that one.
No. It sounds like they might be Spanish influenced, but they're not. It's kind of like punk rock music.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you like punk rock and all that noisy music.
Noisy music, yeah. When I was younger, I used to listen to a lot of punk, and getting back into it, I guess, or the nostalgia, I like it.
Yeah.
So this is a modern band. They started with more indie rock, but they're moving towards a bit more of a punk sound.
I think everybody liked punk music when we were teenagers. Don't you think that?
Oh, yeah. It takes me right back to early teen years.
Yeah, so I think we all need that part in our life.
Yeah.
If someone didn't have that part, probably they having really bad problems today.
Yeah.
I'm just guessing by that. It might be wrong.
Which is so funny because so much of punk music is like angsty, talking about like pain.
Right.
And realistically, when I was 13, my biggest problem was if my crush wanted to play on the playground with me.
Oh, yeah, or if you didn't pass a course, or if you didn't want to do the homework.
Yeah, life wasn't really as hard as I thought it was. But
it's actually funny because now there are some bands, I think like Simple Plan or some other bands that are recovering or retaking concerts or live performances now. Yeah. So now that we are going to be 30 years old, trying to yell "Welcome to my life" or something like that. Yeah. It might be weird, right? It's like, okay, now I have really problems, but I'm not a teenager.
Yeah, I still love listening to those throwback songs, though.
That's funny.
So my second artist is an artist that I have been a huge fan of for many years. The band name is Daughtry.
Daughtry?
Daughtry.
Oh,
so the lead singer is named Chris Daughtry, and I am his original fan, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was on American Idol when I was a little kid.
Okay.
And I was such a big fan of him on the TV show.
Oh.
And then when he finished the show, he got a record deal. He made an album, which was really popular. He had some really big songs.
Okay.
He was really famous like 10, 15 years ago. His first few albums did really well. His last few albums have not been doing as well. But I'm a loyal fan. So he made it to number 2 on my list.
You can say that you're a loyal fan.
I am.
So, do you remember any other artists that you probably used to be fan of when they were not as famous as now?
Yeah, I have another one on this list actually. So I guess we'll get to that.
Okay, let's do that.
My third artist is Camilo.
Oh yeah, that's Latin influence there.
That's where the Latin influence comes into my music choice. I just love his hippie vibes that he gives off, and his voice is so soothing. But I feel like Camilo is very hit or miss. Do you like him?
I mean, I'm not a fan of him, but I don't have anything against him.
Right.
And I'm just not a fan of his music.
Yeah.
But he's doing really good things. I mean, he's one of the most famous artists right now, and one of the most followed artists right now. So he's doing a really good job. Also, he shares his life about his with his wife, which is actually the daughter of one of the biggest singers of the 80s and 90s in Venezuela and through Mexico as well. So all his life is like a reality show, I think.
Yeah,
he's sharing all the time.
I feel like so many people are involved in the lives of Camilo and Eva Luna.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but I like his music.
He's good though. So what is your fourth one?
My fourth one is One Republic. So this is another band that used to be really popular, and I listened to them a lot in grade school and high school.
Yep.
And they still make music. They're moderately famous still, but not like they used to be.
No, I remember that band. I used to have a friend who really liked them when I was in high school, I think.
Okay.
When in high school. I mean, I got some hate for them because this guy just listened to them all the time.
Okay.
You
got tired of them?
Yeah, I got tired of them. But afterwards, they are good though. I mean,
right.
I'm probably not a fan though, but I like them.
Yeah.
They are good.
Yeah, I really like them, obviously, because they made my list.
Yeah, sure.
And then my fifth band is very obscure, actually. It's called Lab. It's LAB with a period in between each letter.
Okay.
And they are from New Zealand, and they sing like reggae pop music. So it's very influenced by reggae, but it's a little bit more modern and lively. And I just feel so good when I listen to their music.
Okay, I haven't heard about that band, so probably with that description, I certainly will look for them.
Yeah, I'll send you some songs after.
Oh, sure.
One I really like is called Midnight Summer.
Okay.
And there's one called Monica that I really like, and I named my car Monica. So
okay.
It's like the theme song for my car.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you do not use Spotify though, right?
No, I don't use Spotify. I hope Spotify don't ban me because I don't use them. I don't use it. Sorry, Spotify. Sorry, boss. But I prefer using the other app, which is called Tidal. Which is basically the same thing. It just have a different sound quality, which words having the sound studio and the record studio. Probably no, there's not a big difference if you use it just with your cell phone or with the headphones. But yes, I use Tidal, and we don't have a graph on it, but we do have a list of the 10 most popular artists. You want me to show you what are my best 5?
Yeah, I feel like I probably won't know them, but
probably nobody will know them.
Yeah, let's hear them.
Okay, so my first one is definitely he's called Silvio Rodriguez.
Okay,
he's an artist from Cuba. He plays what is called Trova Cubana, which is a really romantic songs and songs about politicians and songs about the general culture. So yeah, probably some few people know about him, but he's my hero.
Okay.
Yeah, he's definitely my first one.
Is that the kind of music that you like recording and singing?
Yes, which is called Trova Cubana. It's mostly acoustic music. You can also add some other things, but it's basically so simple.
Okay. And how did you get into that genre of music?
It's my father's fault.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely his fault. I mean, I'm really glad with him for that, because this is not the kind of music that is for a big crowd, for getting any kerfuffles, for getting so much public. It's just for people that really want to see it, probably drink some wine or just stay doing nothing while we are listening to the lyrics.
Right. Just relaxed, all about the lyrics.
It's all about the
whole
lyrics.
Vibe.
Yeah.
Cool.
So my second one, you will know them, the Beatles.
The Beatles?
Yeah.
Oh,
I really love them.
I've heard of them.
Oh, you have heard about them? Yeah, they are a new band.
Oh, yeah.
really young guys. Yeah, they are probably the best band in the world. That's what I want to say about them.
Okay. I've never got into their music personally, but I respect their legend.
Yeah, I mean, they probably even though I have heard so much people, so many guys telling that they are not the best musicians. Well, probably they are not, but they started a new music genre, or if they at least tried something completely different by the 17th. I mean, by the 60s. So so many bands came after them, just trying to mimic their music or to mimic their process. They are legends. I mean,
yeah, they changed the whole way of music.
Right. So my Bob Dylan.
Oh, okay, yeah, another soft classic.
Yeah, another soft flower. Basically, actually, trova. Most of the trova singers really like Bob Dylan or are into the Bob Dylan music, which makes sense because he was all about the lyrics, right?
Yep.
He really wrote really good lyrics, so that's probably why I like him as well. And for sure, I like so much of the rock music.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in the fourth place, it's Aerosmith.
Oh yes, Aerosmith has some classics.
Correct. I know them on the first time I hear one of their songs on the movie Armageddon. Did you see that?
No, I haven't.
With Bruce Willis?
I haven't seen it.
No?
No.
Oh, it's a classic, surely.
Oh, sorry.
Well, where the song "I Don't Want to Miss a Thing" is.
Oh, that one's so fun, yeah.
Yeah, so that's a movie, and that was the first time that I heard about them. I just started looking for all their songs.
Yeah. They sing Dream On as well, right?
Yes, they are.
Oh, we did that one at the karaoke
that's right.
time for the birthday party one.
It was super funny because nobody can sing as Steven
Tyler.
Tyler.
One can sing like him.
Dream On! That's just hilarious. We cannot do that. So the fourth place, it is Carlos Santana.
Okay.
Do you know Carlos Santana?
No.
He's a... Don't you know Carlos Santana, really?
Sorry? No.
Oh, buddy. We can continue to be friends.
Oh.
Okay, that was easy for him. So he's one of the best guitar players in the history. I mean. He was born in Mexico. He was born in Guadalajara, I guess. But he moved to the USA when he was a child. He actually spent most of his life in the USA. And I always wanted to go to one of his concerts. And I did when I moved to Canada. He had a performance in Toronto.
Okay.
And I wanted. I was like a child there.
That's awesome. That's the best feeling.
Yeah, exactly. So he's one of my favorites. One definitely. Was he the fourth? Yes. And finally, the fifth one for me is Eric Clapton. Don't you know Eric Clapton?
I've heard of him, but I've never listened to his music.
Yeah, probably. I'm really old school, buddy. I'm just saying that you're with Camilo and with all this fresh music, and I'm just doing old school things.
True. I've never been into old school music, really.
Okay. He's another singer and guitar player. That's most of the things that I like for, because he plays really well the guitar.
Okay. What is the last concert that you've been to then?
Oh, that's a really good question. I think it was definitely before the pandemic. I can't remember which one. Probably it was actually Carlos Santana, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, because he got a performance like 6 months before the pandemic started. And honestly, I didn't want to go to any concert with the pandemic thing. Mm-hmm. Probably now that we are all vaccinated and everything is changing, probably I'll get back to the concert because I really like that. But I haven't gone to a concert in a really while.
Yeah.
So probably Carlos Santana was the last one.
Okay.
What about you?
One of my friends just had a little house concert last week.
Oh, okay.
So it's not the same, but it's pretty cool. She's very talented.
Okay.
She's going to be dropping an EP in the next few months.
Cool.
So look out for Hannah Slutz on Spotify, everyone. Doing a little plug for my friend.
Yeah.
But my last proper concert was also before the pandemic started.
Mm-hmm.
And I listened to an artist here in Hamilton, actually, Banners. So he's decently famous. He sings more like pop, indie pop music.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Was that the one you told me was on a bar?
Yeah, it was at a club here in Hamilton. Okay, yeah. It was really fun. Yeah.
That's super fun. So let us know what's the music that you prefer, or what's in your Spotify Wrapped.
Yeah.
Probably we can talk about that. Are you more like a Tyler team, fresh music, or are you more like a Jesus team, which means the old school music?
Yeah, true. We definitely have different tastes, but I love in December seeing when everyone posts their Spotify Wrapped.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, okay, you're that kind of person.
Yeah, exactly. You can know a lot about people knowing their music styles.
I'll just quickly list off my top 5 songs as well.
Okay.
The first one is Coma by Pedro Capo and Farruko.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's a really good song. That's your Latin flavor in your life.
Yeah. I listened to it a lot last winter because
Okay.
every time I was sad about being in Canada in the cold, I would just play this song loud in my car and sing along and dance. And it took me away from the winter blues.
All right. So the winter here in Canada is a thing. I mean, there are so many ways to try to feel better.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know when you moved to Canada, you can get depressed with the winter season. So the music is a really good way to get to feel better. I mean.
Yeah. And then my second song is called Know It All by the band Camino. Very rocky, a little bit emo actually. But it's a fun song. I obviously like it a lot.
Yeah, but I think that emo culture is coming back. Don't you think that?
Maybe. I hope it doesn't come back as strong.
Okay,
I could use a little less of the heavy eyeliner, the black over the black hair over the eyes.
Yeah. And did you color your hair, or you just?
I never did. No, I was never really emo. I just listened to punk music.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or the rar means I love you in Dinosaur. Have you ever seen that?
No, I haven't heard that.
The worst.
I'm gonna look for them.
Yeah, that was a thing for some really weird reason. My third song is Manos de Tijera by Camilo.
By Camilo, okay.
It's really sad. But it's kind of hauntingly beautiful, so I like it.
Yeah, he wrote really good lyrics. He's really good with lyrics.
My fourth song is Keep My Name Out of Your Mouth by the Black Keys. So maybe, do you listen to the Black Keys?
No, I don't.
Okay, so they're more of a classic rock kind of sound.
Okay.
They still push out new music, but they're around in the 2000s and had some big hits. And this song is just a really fun song. Like,
Not really?
Yeah, it's kind of like getting back at their ex. Like, keep my name out of your mouth.
Oh, okay.
It's fun.
It makes sense.
And then my last song by the band Camino, once again, it's called One Last Cigarette.
Mm-hmm.
It's another like party rock song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's fun.
So you chose El Camino is one of your favorite bands.
Yeah.
Last
year I listened to them a lot.
Yeah, there are some like seasons or periods when everybody likes to listen to something different, right?
Yeah.
For example, now that the summer is coming, probably we'll hear so much pop music. Probably for Latin America, reggaeton is like the most common by summer.
Yep.
And probably by December, we prefer ballads or even something more or softer, right?
Yeah, my music changes so much with the seasons. Like you said, in summer, more high energy music, maybe country music. I like country.
Okay.
And then in the fall and winter, it's more like acoustic, indie kind of vibes. Just fits better.
It reflects how we feel.
Yeah.
And how the weather is as well.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Tell me a good song for the rainy day.
For the rainy day.
Yes.
Ooh. I would probably listen to an artist called Love or Noah Kahan. It's more like indie pop.
Okay.
But it's not. Yeah, it's lower energy, but it still makes you feel good.
Okay. So probably for me, for a rainy day, I'll like to hear some blues. Honestly, I like blues for rainy days. It doesn't mean that I feel sad. I mean, actually, the rain is so beautiful to see, right? Probably jazz or blues is what I like to hear.
Right.
When it's rainy.
Or another artist I would really like on a rainy day is Birdie.
Oh, I know her.
Yeah, her voice is just so haunting.
Yeah, I really like her voice and her lyrics and her songs. Yeah, I haven't heard about her for a while, but she's a really good singer.
Yeah, she released an album last year and it's really good.
Oh, really? I haven't heard that one.
I went for a walk alone
Mm-hmm.
through the woods one day last summer.
Yeah.
And it was lightly raining.
Mm-hmm.
And I had my headphones on and I listened to her album.
Yeah.
And it was just such a vibe.
I can imagine that.
Yeah.
Actually, talking about rainy days and music, last summer, I haven't got wet by the rain in so long.
Mm-hmm.
Since I was in Mexico. Once I was running on the street and it started raining. So, but this summer I got wet by the rain like 3 times in the same month.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, I was just going around. The first one was you know, the Barton Village event that they prepare every year. So it's basically a fest on Barton Street. Okay. I went there to eat some things, and then it just started raining a lot.
Oh no.
Yeah, so there was a guy who was selling vinyl discs. So rain and vinyl discs is like the worst thing. You don't mix them.
Mm-hmm.
So this guy was so sad trying to save all the discs, and I said, okay, let's help him. So I went with him, and we tried to save all the discs.
No, you're a hero.
Oh, thank you. He told that. I hope so. So I was there, and it was like 1 kilometer far from my house, and I thought I was completely wet, and I said, there's no point in getting a bus to come back to my house. Just keep walking on the rain. And I started playing the Beatles in that moment. So let's play some music, and just people come around me and use the beeping of the car. How do you say that? The door?
Oh, honking the horn?
Yeah, honking the horn. And I was like, yeah, I know. I don't care anymore. I was completely wet listening to my music, and it was actually a really good day.
Yeah, that's fun, actually. It's a fun memory.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Before we wrap up, can you tell me a little bit about the music that you make? What kind of music you do? Why? I don't know.
Well, I've played guitar since I started when I was 6 years old. I actually played guitar before I learned how to read properly.
Okay.
So the music has been around my life for basically my whole life. My father plays guitar. My uncles play guitar. My aunts as well. So it's been around all the time. And so through the years, I've been doing some songwriting courses, specifically targeted in Spanish songs. And so what I most like doing is acoustic music, not just trova, in general acoustic music, ballads. But I also played some blues songs, some rock songs, because I really like rock music. I've tried with some jazz things, but that's super hard to do. That's very difficult. That's the legend status. So I haven't got my best jazz performances.
Okay.
By then. So I'm trying to release an EP soon, probably by the end of this year.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, it is. So let's see how it works. That's what I like doing. That's my favorite hobby at all.
Nice.
Just playing music.
Yeah. So when you record music, do you record more original songs or more covers of?
Both of them, but I have released just cover songs because I'm saving my own songs for the EP. So let's see how it works.
Yeah, I'm excited to listen.
Oh, thank you. I am too.
And if you had to pick one genre category to define your EP by, what genre would you assign it?
Oh, probably it will be ballads.
Yeah,
romantic ballads.
Okay.
It's not because there are a couple songs that sound like rock ballads, and there are a couple more that are like acoustic ballads or acoustic kind of trova, but I will call it ballads.
Okay. And how do you find your inspiration for writing these songs?
Oh, I have broke so many hearts. No, I'm just kidding. No, they have broken my heart. No, actually, I'm not the kind of artist or songwriter who writes about his experience, you know?
Okay.
I think that inspiration came from everywhere. Yeah. I like reading stories. I like reading novels or books. Some friend, actually, there's a song about the story of a friend They used to live far away from her boyfriend, so they wanted to plan to move together, and that's what the song is about. But it's about another story. Yeah, I prefer to take stories from everywhere. Yeah, it will be in everywhere.
That's cool. That sounds like that would make for an exciting album.
Oh, I hope it's going to be an exciting album, and I hope so many people can relate with it.
Yeah.
So thank you for asking. So now, what if we talk about some things that we don't like about the music? Ooh, is there any gender or probably rock band or probably any band that you don't like?
I don't dislike classics, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I do not like jazz.
Oh, you don't?
No. The sound of jazz music just instantly irritates me.
Yeah. So yeah, it's hard to get into the jazz thing. I mean, it's not for everyone. I mean, and it doesn't mean that you're a really bad or good person, right? Mm-hmm. It's not for everyone.
Yeah. And then the other genre would probably be opera. I greatly appreciate the talent that they have, but personally listening to it, it's just not pleasant for me.
Yeah.
What about you?
Well, probably my friends will hate me with this, but I don't like reggaeton.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have anything against the reggaeton. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that it is the worst thing or any of that. I just don't get into it.
That's fair.
I don't understand it, and I don't like it. I mean,
yeah, everyone has different tastes.
Yes, probably because I'm not a really good dancer. Probably that's why I'm jealous of that. Probably.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm also a terrible dancer, but I like some reggaeton. It's fun.
Yeah, and I also don't like rap music.
No,
I don't. Okay. I mean, I understand the context for them. Most of their rap singers have a really heavy background, and they sing about how it is living on the downstreet or on the downtown. So that's super. We have to recognize that, right? Mm-hmm. But I just don't get into it.
Right. I like some rap, but I'm definitely not big into the rap scene either.
Mm-hmm. So probably people can send some music, some songs that related with these genders that we don't like. We can change our mind. Why not? Right?
Yeah, and that's part of it. Everyone has different tastes, different interests, but. That's fine. That's cool.
Yeah, I was super interested in listening to a reggaeton song that I like it.
Yeah.
That will be great.
Okay.
So that's your task, guys, okay?
Yeah. So that is a homework that we will leave you guys with for this week.
Yeah, convince ourselves.
Yeah, convince us to like your favorite music.
Yeah.
But other than that, thank you for joining us this week. Thanks for listening in on our conversation. Hopefully by listening to a natural conversation about a very common topic, you can improve your listening and understanding skills. Hopefully you can learn some phrases from this that you can apply and use in your conversations. And remember, if you want and are able to, we would love if you would subscribe to our Patreon page where you get access to the full transcript. It's a great way just to read along with it as we speak so you can see what we're saying. If it's a little too fast for what you can understand right now, reading along with it will make it easier and help train your ear to listen to English being spoken at a normal, natural pace.
That's it, Taylor. Thank you very much. Don't forget to share this episode and all the other episodes to your friends. And that's it. We are MexYCan. See you next week.